All right, boys and girls, today is the day. We are heading to the mountains of Virginia to go for a 2-night stay up in the mountains, overnight backpacking. I have my bag all packed up ready right there. I'm just doing my final check on my man cave to make sure I didn't forget anything. I have a good buddy of mine named Roy who's coming over. I'm gonna strap a GoPro to him and so he can get some footage for you guys as well. I'm hoping we can get on something. It is buck only, so it is late muzzleloader. And we've been waiting for the season to come back in. So does are not in, nor is bear in yet. Like I said, we're going to go in for 2 nights. Conditions should be pretty good. We do have 50-mile-per-hour gusts tonight. So we're going to have to tie down the tents pretty good and strap them down so they don't blow away in the middle of the night. We both have hot tents, so as far as the temperature, we should be fine. It's supposed to be like low of 22, something like that. We have a slight chance of snow, which is always cool in my books. All right, so we're going to pack up the trucks right now, and then we're going to have about a 3-hour drive to get to the place we're going to go. So next time you see me, we should be in a campsite. All right, boys and girls. I don't know if you can hear this. The wind's cooking up, and I don't have my mics on me. They're over at the camp, but as you can see, the river is definitely a lot higher than it was last time. So I'm gonna get some water and filter this water pretty good. All right, got plenty of water. Let's go see the progress of Roy, and then let's get up and hunt. Don't have much time left, maybe about an hour and a half before it gets dark. I don't know if the camera's gonna be able to pick it up or not, but that wind up there is pretty crazy. Fortunately, that's where I'm going to, up top. All right, it is what it is. Get any prettier than this. I mean, definitely gain some elevation. Alright, so I made it up to the top finally, and I typically sit over there about 10, 20, 25 yards, something like that, but I moved over a little bit this way. Couple reasons. Last time I shot that buck over here, and I was hoping I could get where I could see a little bit more, be a little bit more prepared than last time. And then the first time I ever hunted here is where I camped, and a buck skirted right below me. It skirted right below me as well, and there's a tree right behind me. It doesn't matter, but my wind was dumping off that side of the mountain, and when he got there, he got me. So if you know, the same deer does that again, one, I'll be able to see what it is way in advance, and then two, you know, get a good shot at a deer. So I still, for the most part, can see that top 1/3, but I also can see the back side of this mountain pretty good. My wind's actually shooting up this way this time, so you know, anything that goes below me will be fair game. So anyway, I'm gonna get tucked in. I'm gonna get the tripod out tonight. I'm hoping to try to get a shot on camera so you guys can see a little bit more. I'm also gonna get jacket on because that wind is whipping and it is cold. All right, well, we're loaded up. We're gonna start making our descent back down the hill. See you guys back at the camp.
I got a couple more burns out of it. I'll boil my water for my coffee. I might try to wake up a little early.
All right. Checking out Roy's new tent. Well, not really new tent, but new stove. Checking out his hot tent. This is a Seek outside what?
Silex.
Silex.
With a Peaks Torrid stove.
Peaks Torrid stove, Seek outside Silex. I like it. And it's a trekking pole tent. I don't know if you can see any of this. It's pretty dark, but it's a trekking pole tent. And it's roomy.
Yeah.
Super roomy. At how many ounces? Or pounds?
I want to say it's like, what is it, 17?
17 ounces, something like
ounces,
that?
something like that.
Yeah, so sub 2 pounds for sure.
Yeah.
I want to check out his new stove and then I'll probably get some sleep.
Yeah.
I've elected not to put my stove up tonight. I don't know if leaving the stove out was such a good idea. It's pretty chilly, but I'm going to wrap up tonight and get after it first thing in the morning. The goal is to still hunt a little bit tomorrow and get up on top and work the mountain. Hopefully get something good up there. So anyway, all right, I'll see you guys in the morning. Coffee time. Although everything's a little frozen this morning. There's some ice in my filter. It's taking forever. All right, good morning. All right, so we're up and moving. Got about 30 minutes before first light. So maybe 45 minutes. And so we're gonna get after it, get climbing, and try to get in some positions to get a good shot for first light. So anyway, we'll see you up on the mountain. That was a nice buck. He was bedded, I guess, in this ravine. I wasn't ready for that. Well, unfortunately, I jumped a buck on the World Cup. The mountains just opened up over here. They're close. They're like really close. They're coming right at me. I don't know why hounds are out, because bear season's not in. Unless they're just running them, keeping them trained up. I don't know. Never bear hunted with hounds. It was funny, there was one dog way out, and the pack was about 100 yards behind him. And there was a straggler that was like 400 or 500 yards behind the other dogs. Well, that's where I planned on walking today. They just pushed that whole thing. They come again. Well, now they're heading towards Roy. It's funny, I can see the trail that they're running. And no bear has come across there. Maybe they're on an older trail from last night or early this morning before I got here. But, I feel like a lot of people would get mad about that. But those dogs could just as easily push a big buck towards me. So, it is what it is. Well, I think that's going to give me some time to eat some breakfast and come up with a game plan. What I should have done is shot that buck this morning. Could have been done. I'd like to think those dogs being up top are not going to affect any deer on this bottom one, or this top 1/3, really. I feel like they would have ran by me at this point if they pushed this whole side. But they're standing right up on the ridge, so. I hear leaves crunching over here. Yeah. Buck right here. Oh yeah, buck right here, baby. Doe. Oh yeah, nice buck. Nice buck. 2 bucks. One's real decent. One, 2, 3 bucks. Where'd he go? So much brush. Oh, I dropped him. I dropped him. I dropped him. I dropped him. Late muzzleloader. I'm sorry I couldn't get on camera again. That was my last shot. Literally, my last shot. It wasn't even the biggest of the 3. He was the second biggest. But who cares? Who freaking cares? It piled up right there. It piled up right there. Holy smokes. I'm sorry, I know the camera is not facing me at all, but oh man, how freaking exciting is that? He's sitting there dead as a doornail. Tell you what, I am more excited about that deer than, shit, I don't know, any deer. Holy crap. Where'd he go? Oh, he's still there, he hasn't moved. Man, I gotta be honest, it was a tricky shot. I probably had a window like that and stuck it right in him. It was difficult, but 3 bucks came up. The second one was big. The third one, I'm pretty sure it's pretty decent too. I told you, them dogs, people get so mad about that online, but them dogs ran all the way up there. These deer came right from over here, and we're heading right to where dogs were at. These bucks, you don't think it, but these bucks live with this pressure all the time. And if you've ever hunted with dogs, you see bucks do some wild things to get away from deer. Most of the time they'll jump up a bunch of does and then sit right down. Watch dogs go right after the does. We've seen them in water where all you can see is their nose and their antlers sticking out. Like they're crafty. So, anyway, man, I'm tickled with that. I don't know if I've ever been so excited. It was a long shot, too. I bet it's 120 yards, something like that. But they looked like they were coming right up the gut to me. So I was like, I'm going to let them. And then the leader turned and left. And then I lost them for a gap of about 70 yards. I was like, man, I just blew my one shot. I should have just shot him when I had a chance. And I made that mistake before. It's like a rookie mistake, right? But then I caught a glimpse of the first one trotting up top. And then the second one trotted, and I threw the gun up, but I was too late. The third one I could see was coming, and I just sat right on that gap. And as soon as he made it in, I followed him about like 3 feet, and then I had that little window, and I stuck it right in there, and I watched him tumble. Because, most of the time, you're like, I don't know if I hit him with that muzzleloader or not, but I watched him tumble down. Man, I'm freaking pumped. See if I can get a hold of my old man.
Angela.
Oh, look, I got a
How
call.
big a buck?
I don't know. I haven't even made it over to him. I don't know. I haven't even made it over to him. All right. So, Rory's pushing my way now. It's really good. In all my excitement, I broke my GoPro mount from my backpack. I stepped on it. I do stuff like that all the time. Well, my deer's still there. Peaches and cream oatmeal. I like real peaches. It's really good. Of course, you're gonna come right up the draw. Literally. All right, boys and girls. I just can't do it. I can't sit here any longer. It's been an hour and a half. I want to go over there and get some eyes and hands on that buck. So I'm gonna start going down. I got a pretty good little ravine to get down and then up over to get over in there. So I'm gonna start working my way that way now. What the bucks did, they turned and then went through that thick, nasty mess. I couldn't get a shot. I thought I really blew it. And then I was following, and then I end up looking in this gap. And by the time the first one trotted across, couldn't get a shot. The second one, which was the real dandy one, trotted across, couldn't get a shot. I ended up shooting that third one. There he is right there. I don't know if you can see that. All right. Should be like right over this knoll. I fell 3 times getting over here. There he is. There he is. In all of his glory. He was definitely the medium-sized buck out of the group. There was definitely one bigger. But, man, I'm tickled. Tickled pink. He's actually, I'll be darned, he is my first 10-pointer. Yeah. 10 points. I've never killed a 10-pointer. He's not a massive 10-pointer, but he does have 10 points. I've killed so many 9-pointers, not even funny. I think this 10-pointer means more than any of those bucks. He's still been rubbing. I've seen some fresh rubs. So here he is, guys. Sorry I couldn't get him on camera. Couldn't ask for a cooler deer. Hopefully Roy still gets on one. Got long morning ahead of me. But I'm going to start getting them quartered up and start getting them packed out. What do you say, Roy?
Let's cut a deer up.
All right. All right, we made it back to the camp. We're gonna get some lunch, hang this meat up. We're gonna go ahead and break down camp as well and have everything ready to go because we have decided, since we have one deer, hopefully Roy can get one. Hopefully we can just bail out of here tonight when we get back. It'll be a long night, but it's okay. All right, lunchtime. I don't know why I got pot pie because I hate mashed potatoes. I guess that's mashed potatoes. Kind of gray. Like dark gray.
Probably right.
All right, boys and girls. Got one tent broken down. Got all the gear under my tent. Got Roy playing with the grunt call. Got our deer hung up. Got a nice breeze coming through here. We're gonna get after it for the afternoon hunt. Roy found a good area this morning when he was walking. About a mile to the right, something like that.
Yeah,
and not very much of elevation, so we're gonna get after it and go over there and see what we can do for the afternoon hunt. We meaning Roy. My goal is to try to get something on film for Roy. We found someone's old hidey hole. Super cool spot. It's like a cliff with like a couple different poles that come together. Someone put the GoPro up, but I want you to see that all this trash is not from us. It's just trash everywhere. And there was like a little tree seat. How is she?
Feels good. Feels like 80 pounds. That's what it feels like.
Okay.
Maybe just under. There we go.
We made it. All right, boys and girls. We made it back to the truck. Quick 4 miles, and we're gonna load up, go get some dinner. Thank you for watching. As always, really appreciate it. I'm tagged out here in the mountains, so if you see me again, it's not in the mountains, unfortunately. Although, me and Roy, we're planning on doe day, last day, right? So,
Oh yeah.
all right. Thank you, guys.